We've been busy. Invision traditionally was a linear ad sales provider for media companies selling television advertising. That was when we started the company. We have morphed now to working with multi-platform sellers, guys that sell TV, addressable television, digital video, inventory that may get distributed on any platform. We are a sell-side system going from the point where you generate a proposal all the way to collecting the invoice from the agency. So this has been a big year for us because while we have had platforms and products for linear television, we've been building out an addressable platform, working with some big MVPD customers of ours, and we really felt like this was the year that addressable, from a business model perspective, was proven. And we're excited that from a technology vendor standpoint, we've been able to help those customers scale. And I think it's really just at the beginning. There's a lot of work for us to do, but we've got some great partners that have launched their addressable business. So it's an exciting time for us. I think partners applies to both customers and technology vendors. From a partnership standpoint, when Invision first started with linear television, we had to work with the sellers to really understand deeply how they monetize advertising sales. So it wasn't just delivering a tech stack to support their workflows. It was understanding what were the types of tools they needed to do price management of the inventory, to understand the demand that was coming into their inventory. Because at the end of the day, television advertising is largely an effort around how do I price my inventory and sell it to the right agency. So yield management is a big part of the tools we provided. So our partners understand that, our customers understand that better than we do. So it's very important with any of our product launches to work tightly with guys who are leaders in the industry. That's what we traditionally did with cable networks, and now with the MVPDs for things like addressable, over the top, and how do I sell multiple platforms all in one proposal. So that's what I mean in the partners on the customer side, and certainly technology vendors. If we look at the $10 billion that flow through our systems, we manage a large part of that in our sales platforms, but we have partners that may deliver it on the linear traffic side. We have a traffic system. We have partners that have other components in there. So we know the ad space is complex. You have to be a integrator. You have to be able to work with multiple technology vendors and work with customers with their internal tech stack also, and that's been an important part for us in our success. There's two parts to scalability with addressable. There's the technology, being able to scale the back-end technology to serve more ads in more commercial breaks, and then there's scaling the revenue. I'm very bullish on the ability to do both. I think they will happen in different time frames. I think 2015 was the year where the addressable model was proven, and now scaling the revenue is, I think over the next 2 to 3 years, you will see significant increases because they've really just scratched the surface of the inventory. They've only lit up, the MVPDs have only lit up a small percentage of their 2 minutes per hour. And now the challenge is for a vendor like us is to give them the tools to understand how much more inventory should I give to addressable versus still selling traditional linear. So that kind of, those optimization tools to understand which break is better for addressable versus which break is better for linear. But we're very bullish on the demand side, that the demand's there. The technology side, that's what vendors like us working in partnership with guys like Invision that do the dynamic ad insertion over the set-top box. They've spent a lot of years building out that technology to allow it to scale. And I think this has been a big watershed year. I think there's still obviously work to be done. And I do believe that down the road we'll see in 3 to 4 years a large number of programmers working with the MVPDs to provide more of their national breaks to be lit up as addressable. And then who sells that? Is it the MVPD? Is it the programmer? We're very bullish, and we see that coming, and we know our MVPD customers have big goals with addressable.